What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And welcome to another spiritual, episode of The Audition with your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. I'm your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. Hopefully everything is going well with you all. I know you're noticing that this is a new change of scenery. I was trying to get caught up with what I'm blogging about tonight, my Sunday best that came on tonight, and I just didn't have time to blog while I was at home, and so I'm at work, everybody's asleep, everybody's in bed, and I'm going to do this quick blog real quick to get caught up with you all with Sunday Best. First and foremost, please subscribe. I forget what side is on. I think it's on this side. I'm not particularly sure, but please subscribe. Please pass these out, these videos to your friends. There are some that will make you laugh, make you think, make you cry, make you rejoice, make you be appreciative, be grateful, all of that good stuff. And so please pass them out. I look forward to getting my message out there. Some messages are completely inspirational and being the best you that you possibly can be, and some are just being straight messy. I can't say what it really is because this is my Sunday's Best blog, and anybody that watches my blog know that I am a doctoral candidate for cussing, baby. It takes me, this blog here, particular blog, is challenging me to use other parts of my vernacular other than my go-to words, if you will. So, with that being said, we're going to hop right into it, or whatever the case may be. So, tonight opened up with Fantasia. You know what I'm saying? She sounded great, looked great. Whoever her personal stylist is now is doing her very well. Everything coming off of what's the name of this album? Shoot, I'm drawing a blank right now. Wow. And I love this album, her new album, Side Effects of You. There it is. Whomever her glam squad is, the presentation, the machine behind the music or behind the voice is doing an awesome job with her this semester, because she looks good, she sounds good as always does, but it is a complete package now, and she's very marketable. But she sounded great. This Sunday was the last 10 of the contestants, the top 20 that happened last week. Now this week is the next 10. The first 10 was last week, excuse me. The last 10 is this week to conclude the top 20. There we go. I couldn't get it out. So, first and foremost, the first contestant we had Leslie, whatever her name is. She was a little bit pitchy. She wasn't my favorite out of all of them. She was a little pitchy. She was just okay to me. She didn't give me exactly what I needed. I'm not saying that she had to catch the Holy Ghost right there on stage, but she didn't give me what I needed to be Sunday's best. You know, when you think of the caliber of contestants, the caliber of past winners that have won, and even the calibers of the persons that didn't win, the sound that they had, the diction, the articulation, the stylings, if you will. She didn't give it to me. So she was just all right. Terrell Hall, he was good. He reminds me of the man from Martin that played Stan, whatever his name was. I can't even think of his real name, but that look, that's what he looks like. He looks like Stan from Martin. He was good, once again, just good. But what I appreciate about him, if you remember my previous video, is that he is a very stylish young man. I think he's from Detroit. He's a teacher from the Detroit Public School District. But his suit game, his tie game, his shirt game is on point. Even if he can't sing a lick, just by the way he dressed, it make it look like he can sing. You get what I'm saying? And so visually, he was good. Visually, he wasn't even good. He was superb visually. Sounding was another matter. He wasn't bad. He was good. And being Sunday's best is like, you just like on American Idol, you just can't be good. You have to encompass everything: the sound, the stage presence, the crowd appeal, all of that good stuff, the attire. You have to be a complete package. He was the package as far as clothing is concerned, but not really as far as sound is concerned. The next person was Tuku Gay. First and foremost, I don't know why in the Sam Hill, how Mama named her that. Tuku Gay. Don't that sound like the little bird from the Fruit Loops commercial, Toucan Sam? I'm not the one to gossip, so you ain't hear it from me. But I just think, and I'm sure that's part of her culture or her heritage. And even me, and I know a lot of people know that, Sebastian is not my given legal name. Well, it is now, but it was not my birth name, or rephrase that. I had a very Afrocentric birth name. And if you go back and, I'm not going to tell you what video is there, I really don't give out my birth name. But I have a very, mine was nowhere near hers though. Nowhere near hers. Nowhere. But I understand it being part of your culture, your heritage, things of that nature. But that was a lafafe. Tukuge. Saki talking in tongues, don't it? Tukuge. Yeah. Tukuge. So, yeah, when it comes down to that. But, I couldn't understand her. It's like she was slurring, like everything that she was saying, very much Anita Baker-ish. Anita Baker has gotten better, and I guess if you're Anita Baker, you can do it. You can slur all you want on it. That's just her particular styling. But Anita Baker has paid her dues. She paid her time. I guess at the beginning they may have said, we can't understand this hit. See? The spirit of cussing almost came on right there. We can't understand her. But, once again, Anita Baker paid her dues. She was slurring. Tukuge was very slurring. Her stylistics were off. And I just couldn't appreciate it. Who was Nick? Tasha Page Lockett. The look and the sound very much reminds me of Kiki Wyatt. She didn't stab nobody or go to prison. But the sound of it all reminded me of Kiki Wyatt. Her look reminded me of Kiki Wyatt. Even more of a sound, maybe even Karen Clark Sheardish, if you will. She was very well put together. I liked the song. I can't recall the song, but she sounded very, very, very well. Very, very well. Part of my top, on this episode, she's one of the top 3 that I give from this episode. The next one was... It says John Jackson. Oh, pastor. I couldn't get that other word, honey. I was trying to figure out what that was. Sure, I got notes, honey. And my handwriting is atrocious. I was trying to do shorthand, honey. It didn't work. Anyways, Pastor John Jackson. He was off in spots and kind of pitchy. That was it. He was off and pitchy. Pitchy and off. Off and pitchy. Kufia Rollinson, I loved her. She sounded great. I don't want to go with the stereotypes, honey, but back in the day, when Kirk Franklin just first came out, he had nothing but big men and big women, and it goes to the stereotype, honey. If you fat, you can sing, and that's my methodology when it comes behind it, honey. If you was born in the church and you fat, just ridiculously fat, you can sing. So, not that she's ridiculously fat. She's actually a very pretty young woman. And I love her locks. They're cranberry red. But she has an awesome voice. She was very good. She's in my top 3. Odell Burton Jr. They call the youngest one. They need to come up with something new. The youngest one every semester they call Young Buck, and he is the youngest one. He auditioned when he was 16. He couldn't make it because he was too young, but now he's 18 now, and I like his sound. He gave me that here little slow right here, but Jesus, well, make up for the slowness right here and give it to you right here. So he gave me like here a couple of fries short of a Happy Meal, but his stylings very effortless. Very mature for his age. Like he's been saying, he sounds like he's been saying since he was 2 years old, like he was singing in the womb. That's how just mature his voice is and how rich the sound is with him. He is a part of my top 3 as well. Not because he's young, not because he's a man, but because he has an awesome gift that God has given. Joshua Drum. White boy, blue-eyed soul. When you look at him, and I think Donnie said it best tonight. Donnie said, gospel is not a black genre. It is a genre for people that celebrate the Word of God, that celebrates the life of God, that celebrates everything that God is. So this young man, Joshua Drum, his testimony is that, his father was in the hospital. He passed away and then made a complete, like he was clinically pronounced dead, but made a complete recovery and, back with them, fuller, stronger than ever. And he sings. I'll probably actually add him into the top 3 now. I guess it's top 4 now. But he was excellent. He sounded good. He was mature. His suit game was on point. It was very nice. He looked good. The overall package. And they gave him very good reviews as far as that is concerned. Martha Bailey. Baby, she blessed my soul. She is a paraplegic. She came out in her wheelchair or her hover around, what does it go? My hover around, where will it send me? Y'all seen them hover around commercials. Don't play with me, honey. But she is a paraplegic, and not being able to move, and they said it too, I felt the same way. Not being able to move, she encompassed the entire stage just by her voice, her facial expressions, her hands, all of that good stuff. She ministered unto God. She did Grateful. But oh shoot, that's not the one. Is that who sings Grateful? Child, I'm see I'm drawing a blank once again. You know the song, God has not promised me sunshine, that's not the way it's gonna be, but, see pitchy, but little rain mixed with the sunshine, be a little pain. I forgot the words on it, but she did that song, Be Grateful. But she was excellent, honey. She had me ready to run right then. Yes, she did. Let's see here. And the last one we had was Vernald Jr. Johnson. He was good. Once again, that whole mythology of being fat and being able to sing, yeah. That's what it was. He was fat and sure. Now, please y'all know me because I'm a big boy already as is, and I work hard to keep my weight down, stay physically fit, doing the best, excuse me, that I can. Oh, Father, this young man can sing. He can probably sing, not me, but probably sing somebody out of their drawers. But I just can't see myself being that big, Father. And I'm not talking about anybody, but I just know the torment that I went through as a child, even as an adult with my current size. But anyway, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. But he sang. This is not a looks competition. It's a singing competition. Oh, sure, and yeah, y'all heard that, girl. That's my text message, and somebody texted me this early in the morning. You know what it's about? Oh, I forgot this is a Christian video. Don't play. Y'all know what it's going to be at this time of morning when somebody texting you. Y'all ain't always been saved. So, with that being said, that is the last of the top 10. And on the next video, I'll tell you who made out of the top 20. I'll tell you who made it to the top 10. And other than that, that's really about it. Make sure you pass these videos out to your friend. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a good night. Peace and much love. I'm your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet, and thank you for tuning into another episode of The Audition. Peace and much love. Ciao.